Hi everyone, Earl Flormata here from Mind of a Marketer. Flormata.com is my website, and I'm just going to be launching a new, service or an offering where I'm going to create videos that can help people explain what they do in their business. And if that makes sense, clients can learn more about your business, learn more about you. And so I wanted to practice. So this is my blog post on thinking inside the box. Now, this is a spoiler alert for those of you who haven't seen this yet. I'm going to explain one of those internet puzzles where you count the number of squares that you can see in a diagram. So this thing that you see here right now is the big blob of squares. There's a whole bunch of squares there, and I posted it on Facebook, and I got a whole bunch of different answers. And when I tried to explain what it was, I thought, you know what, a video would be a whole lot easier to explain this stuff in if I could make the squares move and jump around. So I'm going to practice my animation skills in Keynote. I'm going to practice my explanatory skills, and hopefully this all makes sense in the end. And this is what I'll be helping people do and offering a service where I can do this for your business as well. So let's get started. So take a look at the diagram. If you haven't seen this before, stop the video now, count the number of squares that you see, and whatever number you come up with, let's see if we're right at the end. So what I'm going to do is, spoiler alert, so stop now if you haven't already. If you want to see what it is, keep going. I'm going to break down the squares into sizes. Okay, because if you look at the squares themselves, we'll use the square in the top left-hand corner as our kind of our guide, and that'll be the 1 by 1 square. Okay, so we're going to count all those. There's 16 of those, so we'll count the 1 here, and there's a whole bunch more. There's 4 and 4 rows, so 4 times 4 is 16 of these squares that you can see just in plain sight. Now, the next obvious ones are the same size, 1 by 1, are the 2 that are in the middle there, so that brings our total square count to 18, as you can see here. So 16 plus 2, 18. The ones in the middle, though, are cut up into smaller pieces. Okay, so what we're going to do after looking at those two is looking at the insides of those ones. So inside those two there, you can see another 8. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and which brings our total square count up to 26. Now we're at 26 squares. Let's talk about the 2 by 2s. Okay, so there's 4 here that are the obvious ones, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and if we go a little bit deeper, there's 4 here, 1, 2, 3, 4. If you just kind of shift it a little bit, and you can see another 4 squares here, which brings the total up to 34 now. So there's 34 squares that we've counted so far. If we bring it up now, there's also 1 more in the middle for the 2 by 2 squares. And if we take a look inside the next size, there's 3 by 3. There's 4 of those, 1, 2, 3, 4 that you can see there. And our total square count is 39. But I know this sounds like almost Captain Obvious, really easy to find out, but there's also the 4 by 4 square, which is the entire thing, which people sometimes forget to count the big one. So a lot of people got the 39, forgot the 1 there, or forgot the 2 by 2 in the middle, and that's that. There's 40 squares you can see in this diagram right here. We've broken it down 1 by 1, half, 2 by 2, 3 by 3, 4 by 4, and if you count them all, there's 40 squares. So hopefully that explains that crazy diagram that you see right there. And if you have a business, an explanatory thing that you want to get out there and teach your clients something that they might not know about your business. It could be a common misconception. It could be something that they just don't know exists. They just might not understand your business. And if they did, they might buy your product or service much more so. So tell you what, if you're interested, keep an eye on this website. We're going to put I'm going to put together an offering that takes videos and explains complicated things, or just things that are misunderstood, or hell, just make it a myth buster, and put it up on your site so that you can explain things to your customers. People searching for this thing on the internet will find you, search you out, see that you're an expert in what you are and what you do, and come to you looking for, results and solutions. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Earl Flormata from Mind of a Marketer signing out.